Hey guys, this is Jason from DeLuSioNaL's Arcade. Just wanted to give you guys a just quick update on what I'm working on. Right now in the background you'll see I have a Retroware Expo that I went to in Wallingford, Connecticut this past October in 2015. I'm finally getting around to editing it. I just had a lot of stuff going on, the holidays and all that stuff. So you'll see, I mean, it has some really cool footage here. I just have to go through it. But it really was a good time there. I went with my 7-year-old, and I was in heaven because he was playing like old school games that I've never thought when I was a kid that my son would be playing that years later. So it was pretty cool. So I'm going ahead, and editing everything together. This is me in the car talking about it a little bit. So I'm not going to spoil it, but let's see. Let me just leave it on that. I did want to show you an unboxing. I got stuff from Focus Attack because I planned on redoing a project downstairs for my extension arcade, and I also have another Vigalix that I'm redoing for good friends of ours who decided to change the color. Their son kind of pulled apart the control panel sticker, or not really their son, but their son's friends came over and kind of messed it up. So while we're at it, I think they repainted his room, so they decided, okay, why don't we just redo his control panel theme differently. So instead of the blue one that you saw that went to him, now we have orange. He's getting kind of like a Batman theme going on. So, okay, this is packing material. So I ordered a few things. Here's the orange you see here, but I also wanted the Vigalix clone cap to kind of almost look like a Vigalix where it has bright pink and green. So since I already had some of them, I actually wanted to use them, but they were a little different. I'll show you in a second what I mean. Let's cut this open. So these are a little different from the other buttons I had before. The other buttons were screw-ons, where they would have a thing on the bottom to screw on. But this is laminated on the other side, and I didn't really want to mess it up by kind of getting a router and making it a little bigger for the nut. So these are kind of the snap-in ones, which it's compatible with. It's just the right amount where I just put them in, snap them in, and then I'll change the outputs on the bottom. And I guess we're going to rewire that together in a future episode. So just wanted to give you a heads up on that. So this one, I believe there's a total of, here, let's take it out there. Alright, so we got 2, 4, 6, 8 buttons total. And I really wanted just to have 6, and maybe these 2 will be different color, but I ordered 8 just to be sure. And let me just take the rest of this out. Kind of unique packaging. I've never seen anything like this from him before. The guy who runs it is named Jaleel. I believe it's in Allentown, Pennsylvania, which is near me. I'm on the East Coast in Connecticut. But I have relatives that live out there, so next time I go visit them, I think I may pay him a visit. I'm going to see. Maybe I'll hit him up and we'll have a video on that. And his whole, I guess, process and how he does everything over there. But here's the orange that I'm going to replace the blue with. So they want this bright orange. And let me just look at the buttons real quick since I have it open. Yeah, these are the 3 buttons I'm replacing. So let me cut that open too. There it is. So it's going to be this bright orange. The T-molding is going to match on the side. And it's going to look pretty cool with this and the new orange marquee and control panel overlay that I'm going to get them. And then I just got to do some painting to simulate the T-molding. I'm going to color match the button so it pops. And it's going to match his room perfectly because he has like an orange and gray theme in his room for Batman. So anyway, getting back to this, I'm going to have the 6 buttons like this, and I may change these maybe to black. I wasn't really sure. Anyway, what I may do, right now it's connected to the Xbox, which is a console which needs the extra buttons and stuff for fighting games. But eventually I think I want to make it the classic 6 buttons, and I may have it, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll make it a steam machine, or I might put MAME on there and make it a fighting only machine. But if I do the fighting only, I bought these plugs here, where in the future, since it's already drilled out, all you do is you pop these in there. So you have the buttons looking like that. You can picture that. And then you have the plug that goes right in, and it's nice and flush with the laminate, and it kind of plugs up the buttons. Because I feel it's a little close, these 2 buttons here, so I may want to put the 2 plugs and then use the buttons on the right, because it's 8 buttons total. So we have that on one side with the pink ball top, which I already have, and then the green buttons here on the other side with the green matching ball top as well. So that's why I got all those. But I just thought it'd be cool to give you a quick little update on what I'm working on with editing, with this. So this will be a future video where we wire everything up. These are 110 disconnects. So I'll show you how to do ground and how to crimp it. I also plan on redoing another video that I posted years ago where it's in lower quality too, where I explain how to daisy chain everything and you know, crimp everything with the quick disconnects with the .187 size, which is a standard micro switch. The Japanese, they're just a little smaller. They're .110. Yeah, so that's basically it. And over here, these I got kind of a, I didn't want them black, I wanted them like a kind of a grayish color. And then I'm going to take some decals over it, and then I'll put like player 1, player 2. I'm not sure if I'm going to have a credit button or not, but they're going to look cool. These will be the admin buttons on top, which is a couple of them for each side. I'll have the pink on one side, the green on the other, and it's going to really pop. It's going to be awesome. So that's it for that. So hope you guys enjoyed this little update. I'm still working on the video here, and hope to see you guys in the future. Take care.